Mason Mount is all smiles for his first Manchester United training session as he hugs new teammate Lisandro Martinez before trying to impress Erik ten Hag following his £60 million arrival from Chelsea. Mason Mount has been pictured taking part in his first training session at Manchester United after confirming his transfer from Chelsea earlier this week. Mount was seen wearing a white Manchester United training top and a pair of black shorts as he joined the squad for pre-season training under manager Ten Hag at Carrington. Mount was full of smiles as he made his way out onto the pitch. He was also seen passing the ball with his teammates and practicing his headers before getting stuck into the session. According to the Sun newspaper, Mason Mount was the most impressive player in training. It seems that Mason Mount, who looks very hard-working, adapts quickly to the team. Ten Hag is said to have been impressed by Mason Mount's performance despite not playing matches for a long time. Manchester United won't play games with Tottenham over Kane, focus now on Højlund. Manchester United are refusing to be drawn into a bidding war for Tottenham Hotspur and England striker Harry Kane. According to the Manchester Evening News, sources close to the club have insisted they will not play games with Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy. Despite having just 1 year remaining on his contract, Levy is reportedly holding out for a whopping £100 million fee for Kane. United football director John Murtough has switched his attention elsewhere, with Atlanta and Denmark star Rasmus Højlund firmly in his sights. Murtough has met with Atlanta officials with a view to getting a deal for Højlund over the line. While the 20-year-old is valued at £85 million, Atlanta may be open to negotiating a more reasonable fee for the Danish striker. United were believed to be preparing a £50 million bid for Højlund, which will probably not be enough to tempt Atlanta into selling. However, it is not beyond the realms of possibility for the two clubs to find some common ground when factoring in future add-ons. Højlund has bagged 10 goals and 4 assists in 34 appearances since joining Atlanta and is rated as one of the top forward prospects in Europe. Manchester United interested in signing Roma attacker Paulo Dybala, face competition from Chelsea and Spurs. Manchester United have joined Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur in the race to sign Roma attacker Paulo Dybala this summer, according to Corriere dello Sport. The Argentine signed for the Giallorossi on a free transfer from Juventus last summer, and had a brilliant debut season with 18 goals and 8 assists from 38 appearances. Despite his impressive showing, there are doubts whether he will remain at Roma. The 29-year-old has a foreign release clause of just £10 million in his contract. Corriere dello Sport report that the Premier League could be his next destination, with the likes of United, Chelsea and Tottenham interested in securing his signature. Dybala has been one of the best-performing forwards in Serie A for some time. He could now pursue a fresh challenge amid the low buyout clause in his contract. United are currently on the hunt for a marquee striker to lead the line, but they should still make an offer for Dybala, who can play in the second striker role or on the right wing. The Argentine star has had trouble with minor niggles over recent years, but when fit and firing, he has been a creative force with his regular goal contributions. However, the Red Devils will need to be quick, as the Blues and Spurs are also keen. Spurs have been long-term admirers of Dybala and failed to sign him 4 years ago. The interest from the Blues is also unsurprising. They are now managed by Mauricio Pochettino, who was Spurs head coach during the 2019 summer transfer window. Bundesliga Giants end their pursuit of inconsistent Manchester United ace. Borussia Dortmund drop interest in Manchester United forward Jadon Sancho. Manchester United star Jadon Sancho is no longer of interest to Borussia Dortmund in the ongoing transfer window, according to Bild. Last week, the Bundesliga Giants made an offer to sign the England international on loan from the Red Devils. However, the Old Trafford side rejected the proposal from the German outfit. Now, the Signal Iduna Park side have withdrawn from the race to acquire the 23-year-old's services this summer. Edin Terzic's team have no intentions of re-signing the forward. United signed Sancho in the summer of 2021 from Dortmund. At BVB, the English national had thrived and caught a lot of people's attention. He had developed into a deadly attacker in Germany. Unfortunately, the 23-year-old did not enjoy the best of debut seasons at the Old Trafford side. Subsequently, his confidence seems to have taken a hit and the forward was unable to make much of an impact in the previous campaign either. As things stand, Sancho's place in Erik ten Hag's team is uncertain. The Dutch manager relied more on other attacking options last season rather than the former Dortmund attacker. BVB is where Sancho thrived, therefore, it would look like a wise move for the 23-year-old. However, it looks like the English national will not be going back to the Signal Iduna Park side anytime soon. Scott McTominay could be used in deal to sign £80 million Brighton midfielder. Brighton are interested in signing Manchester United star Scott McTominay as a replacement for Moises Caicedo. The Ecuador international is set to leave the Seagulls this summer, with Chelsea and Manchester United both previously linked with his signature. The 21-year-old is likely to follow Alexis Mac Allister out of the club, but Brighton will try to get the biggest fee possible for their most prized asset. It has been suggested that Chelsea are unwilling to meet Brighton's £80 million asking price for Caicedo. CBS Sports, as per the Metro, claim Brighton are interested in Manchester United's Scott McTominay as a replacement. It is understood that Erik ten Hag would prefer to keep McTominay, but his sale could allow the manager to reinvest £30 million into other areas of his squad, or even strengthening his midfield options. United's budget of around £120 million this summer will not allow them to sign Caicedo for a fee of £80 million, but using McTominay could effectively lower the price for Caicedo. Manchester United to sign Arsenal's head Dr. Gary O'Driscoll. Manchester United have reached an agreement to sign Arsenal's head of medical services Gary O'Driscoll, according to The Athletic's David Ornstein. The 52-year-old has been with the North London club since February 2009. He has had a wonderful relationship with the first-team squad.